it's a common factor that new operators who are coming into the industry are not being able to get seat time, not being able to get positions on jobs or various contracts because they lack one thing, and that's experience.
If we were to get people to come on with no experience, it undermines the confidence of all the team that work with him. And the people who work around the machine have got to have great confidence in that machine driver.
The time's no longer there where you could sort of like jump on someone's machine and say to them like in the break time, like, can I have a go with that?
Nobody will give you work when you've got your red card. They're training you, kicking you out the door, and then you're left alone.
It's extremely difficult, I would say virtually impossible, to get a foot in the door.
If we were to get people who think they can do the job, that's the wrong attitude that we demand, really. It's rather like the old adage of passing your driving test. You pass your test, but you learn to drive in the months following your test. It's so important for them to understand they're still going to learn.
What I deem as sighted training is actual real scenarios, nothing staged, nothing simulated, it's actual real tasks what we've got to do in and around this site. There's always something to do on this site, there's always something to change on it, and everything what we do, we always incorporate that into an actual real event.
Is just on a different level.
It's not to just get you past the test, it's to make sure that you can actually do the job when you go and work for somebody.
I know what it's like out there as an operator, especially a new operator coming into the industry as well. Familiar faces on the site, and then all of a sudden a new operator turns up, so they need to be sort of like performing like the best that they can.
As and when you come and work with DOTS and you're doing the training that they provide, it's more of a life experience. It's more of what happens if I go on site, and if this happens, that happens. Here, you're actually learning on site. You're actually learning by your mistakes, so that when you go on site, you've actually got that capability because you've already done the mistake in a controlled environment.
By training them the way what we do under real sort of like working environments with real tasks to do, when they do go out there on a job, it's like, I did this on my training, nothing's new.
As an employer, we're always looking for commitment. There is no greater commitment than somebody who's put their own money forward to go and get their own training, and usually in their own time.
You get out of life what you put in, so I've put loads into myself for an investment. I want to make sure that when I go to a company, they're actually getting the investment transferred to them.
Hopefully it'll open a few doors for me and give me a leg up, or an opportunity, somebody to give me a chance.
We can go and get drivers who we know have already been through that heavy training and understand the risks, and come to us with some experience that they've already got, having worked on live projects that they've done as part of the training. So that's a great asset to us as an industry.
I want the guys out there to get the best experience, the best quality training that they can, because I want them to succeed. If anybody does say to them like, where did you do your training? They can turn around and say, well, we did it with DOTS.